Harden here. And the Houston Rockets starting five. AI is out there with Thompson. And then it's Little General. Then it's Alperen Sengun. And it's Green in at the two-guard position. And for Los Angeles, we've got Kawhi Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Big Dog. Then it's Harden. And it's Powell in at the two-guard. Hey, Brent, early on in this season, teams still ironing out some of the kinks. What exactly are they working on at this point?
Well, one of the things you're working out is to find out if your scheme fits your personnel. If so, how do you build on that? And then how do you distribute the minutes to the guys who are going to play those roles on your team?
Here's Sengun. And Sengun throws it down.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now here's Powell. And good that time.
Nice move by Norman Powell down there, finding a way around the defense.
And here are the Rockets now. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another, really the story of the game.
Yeah, it felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going.
Big Dog the pass to Leonard. Powell with it from downtown. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Powell's got 5 points so far.
Well, Leonard usually has humble assist numbers, but that doesn't mean he's not going to keep his eyes open.
Right outside on the wing, Thompson. Over Harden. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Powell. And it's AI with the rebound.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Wright. And it's good from the elbow.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Harden outside. The pass to Big Dog. 6 to shoot. Knocks it loose and stolen by Wright. 3 on 3. Here's AI. It's blocked. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Thompson against Leonard. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, you could be as physical as you want with Kawhi Leonard, who just stays with it and is unshaken.
A two-time Finals MVP, Kawhi Leonard. Brent, he's shown he can dominate at the highest of levels.
And when he dominates every facet of the game. At his peak, Kawhi is one of the most impactful players this game has ever seen.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. And load management, a term, Greg, that's been associated with the Clippers.
And Kawhi rightfully managing his return from ACL injury with care. It's harder to build chemistry when guys are out, but it's all about staying healthy for the postseason.
look at some of the numbers for Kawhi Leonard.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Right side, Green. They get a hand on it. There's the lob to Harden, and the jam by Harden.
It felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Rockets. It's a 3-point game. Pass to AI. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Now here's Harden. He is a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game.
Using his craftiness there to get by the defender. Harden is just so good at finding ways to score.
Here's Wright. And the rejection by Zubats. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Shots good by Big Dog.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. After the basket by Los Angeles. Passes to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Over Harden. Thompson misses. Clippers leading by 7. There's the triple. And James Harden good for 3. Harden's got 7 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Here are the top distributors from last season. These guys always seem to find the open man. James Harden, number 1.
And it was the kind of season that he'd like to repeat over and over. Nobody was better at creating easy baskets for their teammates.
Right against Powell. Right, the pass to AI. To stop the drought, and it's blocked. Nobody near Leonard. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Green kicks to Wright. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better.
Maybe the best ever at earning free throws. I mean, Harden has mastered the art of contact and still being able to get off the shot.
The Clippers shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Shooting 2.
first one falls for him.
And what's remarkable is how complete Harden's game is. Making shots or making passes, he can create points in a number of ways.
And both free throws good for James Harden.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Pass to Thompson. Over Harden. The shot by Thompson, no good. And it's the Clippers' ball. They're on an 18-6 run. Harden against Green. Now, here is Harden. Defense right on him. Off with the layup. Here's Thompson. And Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Here's Big Dog. He's guarded by AI. Here's Harden. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Harden's got 11 points.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Floats it up for AI. Down low, here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Now here's Wright. 23 points for him the last game against Denver.
Yeah, but there's always this point you got to look at where did he also impact the game. It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
Here's Harden. The Rockets making the shot. To the inside, Big Dog, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
They get it back. AI, and the rejection by Leonard.
One of the most versatile defenders in the NBA. Why Leonard getting all of that one.
And Little General gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's a whistle he did not want to hear. His second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
Here's Harden. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Denver. The pass to Leonard. 5 to shoot. Another one falls for the Clippers.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
The Los Angeles Clippers coming to this one after the win against Denver. Pass to AI. Second chance effort. And it's laid up and in by Thompson. Thompson's got 6 points.
Timing and athleticism. That's how Thompson won himself the second opportunity.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season.
And two teams at vastly different ends of the standings last year, but they played each other to a draw.
A different look for the Clippers. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Zubac. This Dunn comes in for Powell. And Simmons subbed in for James Harden. The Rockets also changing it up. Jabari Smith, he's checked in for Şengün. Dylan Brooks comes in for Thompson. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Jalen Green. Rockets trail by 10. Out to AI. And the 3 off target.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Now here's Simmons. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Pass to Big Dog. All alone. That shot off. And it's Wright with the ball for the Rockets. Drives to the hoop. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
And he's good on the second. Los Angeles leading by 9. Simmons looking around. Inside, Jones. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Simmons against Wright. Looking to get back on track here. And he overdid it there. Too much force, looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. The first free throw is good. Both free throws good for AI.
Well, a big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Now, Wright. He has 5. Brooks outside. Van Vliet passes to Smith. Brooks with no one around. Another miss by Houston.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Here's Van Vliet. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Right against Simmons. And it's Big Dog with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Third team foul.
Wright looking around. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Let's take a look at the numbers for Simmons. A very nice season for him last year. Averaged 7 points per game, 6 assists and 6 rebounds. And he really anchors them defensively with that tenacious play on that side of the ball.
He loves to get up into the uniform of his opposition and make you work for everything that you get offensively.
And the first one drops. hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Clippers leading by 10. On the basket by Jones.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Right down low, guarded by Simmons, and it's Wright missing.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Now here's Wright. He's got 6. It's sent back down by Simmons.
An excellent defender, whether Simmons is in the post or roaming the perimeter. He's a shot-blocking threat.
Dunn kicks to Simmons. Oh, the lob for Simmons. It's stolen by Smith. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Good work there as it goes. AI's got 8 points.
And good pass right there from Smith Jr. His teammates appreciate that selflessness.
Outside, Simmons. To the middle. Here's Big Dog, and the layup's good off the glass. 8 points for Big Dog.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Clippers lead by 14. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin here for the Clippers guys.
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
And teams cutting back on practices to limit the load on players. And Brent, some say it creates the opposite effect. Players not conditioned to the level they need to be.
And you wonder in the next couple years, Kevin, if some of the coaches, just depending on the life cycle of their team, with a team being young as opposed to a team being veteran, that coaches are going to find creative ways to get more practice time in. We know practice time is where teams improve the most.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. The guard spots are Van Vliet and Green. The pairing up front, Smith and Şengün. And it's Eason in at the 3. Here's Big Dog. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Nuggets in Denver.
And made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the stripe a lot and cashed in when he had his chances.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey there, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard continuing to work his way back to peak form after his ACL tear during the 2021 playoffs. He said, "I missed a whole year of basketball. I don't want to take anything for granted. I'm just trying to live in the moment and bring a sense of energy for the team. I'm still young, I'm a lot stronger, and I'm back. So, I'm happy." Kevin?
Yeah, good to see, D.A. Hey, thank you. And here is Van Vliet after the three-pointer from Norman Powell. Here's the lob to the hoop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Oh, that's blocked. Smith outside. Pass to Van Vliet. To the inside. While there's a break in the action, let's take a look at the players who had the most steals in the league last season. In the third spot, Fred Van Vliet.
He showed such tremendous defensive instincts. Trust me, nobody wanted him guarding them last year.
The Rockets shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Two shots. Last on the first.
That free throw good from Eason. And Los Angeles with some changes. Jones checked in for Big Dog, and it's James Harden in for Leonard. And so he hits both. And so here are the Clippers. They've led by as many as 14 points. Harden against Van Vliet. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Green inside. Powell on him. Good on that shot. And with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Green. And so Harden will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Launches a three. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And one of the top scorers in the game. Harden has an innate gift for creating his shot.
Green deciding where to go with it. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Clippers leading by 12. Simmons passes to Harden. Back to Simmons. 5 on the clock. Off the mark with the little step back, Johnny. Rockets trail by 12. Outside, Green. Van Vliet outside. To the right side. Eason. That three off the mark.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Simmons finds Harden. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Jalen Green.
And the ongoing league debate. Who's the toughest guy to guard? Harden's name always comes up.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. He hits both from the stripe. Rockets trail by 14. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Fires, high post. He squares up and sinks it.
And Van Vliet has the stroke to shoot from anywhere, even mid-range, when he has to.
Los Angeles calls timeout. We've seen players criticized for skipping their media obligations after tough losses, Greg. How egregious is that in your opinion?
Well, you know, they say the true test of character is how you respond to when things aren't going your way. So, for me, it's important to be accountable in those tough moments.
look at Jalen Green. He had a strong showing last season. He put up about 22 points a game last season, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
Well, he attracts serious attention from the defense, and that really does open up the backside for a lot of his teammates to take full advantage.
Now here's Jones. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Denver. Clock at 6. He lobs it up. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Well, he's got a scorer's mindset, but Norman Powell does play unselfish. If you have a better shot, he'll give it up.
Van Vliet looking around. The pass to Green. Yes, that goes in. 6 points for Jalen Green.
This story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Harden against Van Vliet. That one drops for him. Harden's got 18 points.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. That shot is off. Good D by Harden. Shoots over Van Vliet. Again, the Clippers. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They trail by 16. Pass to Eason. It's sent back down by Simmons. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Simmons. Simmons against Eason. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Green inside the three-point line.
And Powell giving great effort here defensively.
Van Vliet on the wing. Over Harden. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Here's Simmons, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
A moment to check out the numbers for Fred Van Vliet. He's coming off an excellent season. 8th in free throw shooting, and he ranked in the top 10 in assists. An incredible knack for drawing defenders and finding the open man.
And he sported some of the quickest hands in the league last year, putting him top 3 in steals. He was consistently all over the basketball. That's good from Simmons.
A walking triple-double threat. Simmons needs to keep working on developing that jump shot to be truly unguardable.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Green with the ball. He's got 6, and here's Van Vliet from the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Van Vliet's got 5 points in the quarter. Outside, Simmons. Inside, and the dunk by Zubac.
Doesn't get any easier for Zubac. He'll take those anytime he gets it.
Gets trailed by 17. Now here's Van Vliet. Passes it to Şengün. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Simmons pulls it in.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Harden against Van Vliet. And the basket by Harden. Harden's got 22.
And what control from Harden inside, adjusting his shot perfectly for that short-range man.
Timeout call for Rockets.
Yeah, his shot is just not there tonight, guys. And instead of trying to shoot himself out of the slump, maybe he needs to start moving the ball around and creating for his teammates.
Houston with a big group substitution here. AI is checked in for Smith. Thompson comes in for Tari Eason. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Green. And it's Wright in for Fred VanVleet. Şengün, that's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Here's Harden. Thompson with the rebound.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough. Well, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
And that one is good from Zubac. And the Clippers lead by 17.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Wright outside. Pass to Brooks. Got a piece of it. Tries again. And it's Şengün getting it to go. Şengün's got 4 this quarter.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Some changes. Big Dog, he's checked in for Jones. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Simmons. And it's done in for Norman Powell. Wright against Harden. And there's the pass to Şengün. Harden against Wright. Brooks outside. AI left side. No good from the wing.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Now, here's Dunn. Harden missing his last shot. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Here is Harden. He's got 22. Pass to Zubac, right wing. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Just 5 on the clock. The offensive rebound.
And just with his effort level alone, Zubac can put pressure on any defense. It's time to get him a trip to the line.
It's his first trip to the line.
And on the season, only shooting around 73%, so not necessarily where he'd like to be.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
Part of a dying breed, let's say. Ivica Zubac is a traditional 5. Is that okay? We can say that, right? Lives in the paint and not on the perimeter.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Clippers in recent years have become one of the better defensive teams in the league. Now, Coach Ty Lue said it's tough because everybody on the floor now is a decent three-point shooter. So you got to pick your poison. It's different than when I first started. The game is changing every year. So you've got to be able to adapt to the times. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Now here's Wright. Harden missing his last shot. Brooks outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And the toughness of Brooks on display, not fearing contact when he's looking to score inside.
Rockets have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. And that one falls for Brooks.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
And both free throws good for Brooks.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. It really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
AI outside. Right outside. Back to AI. Fades away. It's hauled in by Big Dog. Big Dog's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Down against Brooks. Passes it to Big Dog. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Big Dog's got 10.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now here's Brooks. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Right against Leonard.
And that's so difficult. You just try to challenge Kawhi's shot, think you've timed it perfectly, but instead, it's an up fake.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
For LA, Kawhi Leonard for a free throw.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And Kawhi pretty solid from the line, and there's been a natural progression to him being effective from the free throw stripe.
Both shots good from the stripe. Rockets trail by 15. Right outside. Out of bounds. The Clippers take possession. Now here the 2K leaderboard with last season's top rebounding teams. The Rockets 4th.
And they were so awesome last year on the boards, blocking out, maintaining position, and finishing off possessions with the rebound. They are physical, and that effort afforded them a ton of extra possessions.
Now here's Harden. 22 points for him. There's the dish to Dunn. Shot clock at 5. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Rockets trail by 15. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Right, the pass to Şengün. Shoots over Zubac. Left block shot on the way. And AI throws it down.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
And the passing ability of James Harden.
And so it's Los Angeles finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Here with Ty Lue. Good rhythm for your offense in the first half. What did you like about the start?
Moving the basketball, taking the right shot, making the right play. When we make the extra pass, we're a tough team to beat.
And you were sure tough in the first half, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. James Harden was the man in the first. He ended up with 22 points and 3 assists. Kenny, what'd you think about the Clippers?
Their passing was clearly superior in the first half. They were playing a team game, not one-on-one basketball. Good player movement, good ball movement, and they have a healthy lead.
Shaq, how'd you think the Rockets were playing?
Just bad interior defense from them throughout the half. They're getting pushed around, not protecting the rim, allowing easy looks. That's the kind of D I love to face. I've had at least 30 by now, guys.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side,
my brother.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Big Dog is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Powell. And it's Harden in at the one spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. And that one's good. Leonard.
And the strength of Leonard really undeniable, showcasing it to the defense right there.
Here's Green, right outside. Shoots over Powell. And the rejection by Zubac. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. From deep, Green. Good on the triple. Green's got 9.
3-point basket.
Los Angeles leading by 14. And here's Leonard. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession.
Basketball.
Pass to Powell. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. 5 to shoot. Harden outside. Oh, good with the triple.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled the guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
Here's Big Dog, 12 points for him. Kicks it out to Harden. Hits it from three-point range. Harden's got 25 points.
And this is what the offense is designed to produce. Slipping Harden into the corner for a three. That's money.
Here's Wright. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Big Dog, the pass to Leonard. Here he goes. Here's Big Dog. Kept alive. Leonard. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Leonard's got 4 points this quarter. Powell against Wright. The pass to Green. Thompson with it. Puts it up. And Houston again with the bucket.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Leonard. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Powell against Wright. Here's Şengün. And he drops it in from the low post. Şengün's got 8.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 25. The shot by Powell, no good. Here's Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
With his athleticism, Green plays a lot bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
Leonard against Thompson. Takes it from 10. And Thompson sends it back. AI right side. Count it. He's got 12.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Count that one. 16 points for Leonard.
That basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Right outside. Now AI. He's got 12. Thompson for the triple. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Big Dog's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Pass to Leonard. Here's Harden on the wing. Back to Leonard. Fader on the way. Another miss by Leonard.
Well, the defense was right up on him, so electing to go for the fadeaway there to create some room, well, that makes sense.
Thompson for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Big Dog's got 11 rebounds in the game and stolen by Wright. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. And Los Angeles with some changes. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Zubac. This Dunn comes in for Leonard. And Simmons subbed in for James Harden. Now a timeout called by Houston.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring. And if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
it done. A very nice season for him last year. Averaged about 13 points a game, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And he's a nice scoring threat in their second unit, a guy who provides instant offense.
And he has really settled into this role. For some guys, maybe him, they'd rather come off the bench and do their damage.
Right against Simmons. And they get it back. Passes to AI. Just 5 to shoot. And here is Wright. A 3 ball. You can't get that one.
But his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm? We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And it's good, 2 points.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And so here are the Clippers. The Rockets making the shot. Shoots from the high post, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Foul. Elbow. 2.
And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Clippers.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
And he makes the first. Good on both. And it's Wright with the ball for Houston. It's a 13-point game. AI outside. It's hauled in by Big Dog. Big Dog's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. From about 16, Şengün with the rebound.
And his lateral quickness really allows him to stay in front of the shooter there and challenge the shot.
Talked about versatility on offense a lot, but how about on defense? And he takes pride in making an impact down there.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Jalen Green. One shot.
One shot.
That's good from Green.
And once the G League took it to another level, Green skipped college, became the number 2 overall pick in the draft. And that's really changed the landscape.
Now here's Simmons. Banked in off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 12.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Here's AI. Cans the 12-footer. AI's got 14 points for the game.
Yeah, this is what you love about him, the confidence on that mid-range.
That's a staple of his offensive attack, and proving once again he can do some damage from that area.
Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
And guys, it's just beautiful watching Simmons in screen and roll situations. A manipulative master when it comes to tearing apart the defense.
And AI throws it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. And the Clippers call time here.
Come on and get loud right now, fans. It's time to cheer on your Clippers spirit.
we have a chance. Let's now take a look at the teams that top the league in shooting from beyond the arc. The Clippers third.
Just tremendous accuracy from the three-point line last season. Instead of heaving up every opportunity and quick chance that they got, it was about ball movement and finding the open shooter.
It's Jones on the wing. That's the big guy. And a strong finish with two hands.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Green with the ball. 14 points for him. Right outside. No good on that one. Excellent D that time from Jones. Dunn, wide open, he fires. Offline with his three. Rockets trail by 12. Here's Şengün. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. So for the Rockets, Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. And it's Dillon Brooks in for Thompson. Los Angeles on D. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And it's Adams on the follow.
Adams just continuing to grind it out. Outstanding staying after that possession. And then he grabs a second chance deuce.
Now here's Powell. He's got 10. Now the pass to Jones. A three-pointer off the mark.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Green dishes to right. Brooks outside. 6 to shoot. Outside Green. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Green's got it back down to single digits for the Rockets. Los Angeles has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Jones slams it in.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now, here's AI. He's got 16, and the shot goes in. 14 points for Little General. Clippers leading by 7. Now, here's Dunn. Pass to Powell. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Adams.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
And he recovers it. AI, no good.
And that's how you want to see defense play. Got right up in his face to bother the shot.
That's going to make any scorer uncomfortable when you get that aggressive.
Here's Big Dog. He's got 16. And it's the Clippers scoring again.
Number 9.
Rockets trail by 9. Outside, Green. Passes it to right. Fires from deep. And Adams with the slam.
Yeah, that 265 pounds out there, it's pretty solid, a wrecking ball.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for L.A. The big guy to the paint, makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Here's Brooks. That one off the back iron and out. Los Angeles leading by 9. There's the pass to Dunn. Here's Big Dog. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Dillon Brooks.
Clearly a foul.
For Los Angeles, they have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Two shots.
And he knocks down the first one. So for the Rockets, Smith checked in for AI. Tari Eason comes in for Dylan Brooks. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Wright. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Outside, Green. Run against VanVleet. In the corner, it's Eason. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it to Smith. From past the arc, a three-pointer is right on target. Smith's got 5 now.
And every team wants long guys who can also make threes. Smith checks both boxes.
Pass to Powell. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's Powell on the wing. Back to Jones. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Three-pointer. Here's Big Dog. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Big Dog's got 22 points.
I mean, he is just demoralizing his opponent right now on the backcourt. They didn't want anything to do with him on that possession. Almost like they were just giving up on the play.
Well, we saw the same kind of attack in the last game. Ferocious effort in back-to-back outings.
And so it's Los Angeles going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
And that's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Dylan Brooks out there with AI. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Wright in at point.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Harden outside. Knocked away. Big Dog the pass to Leonard. It's rebounded by Houston. Here's Big Dog. Misses from short range.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from AI. Here's Harden. Dunn left side. He kicks to Leonard. Jones looking for an opening. Here's VanVleet. He dishes it to AI. And it's Wright atop the key. Shot clock at 5. Floats it up for AI. Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by Brooks. Harden outside. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Pass to Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Big Dog. Brooks covering. And the basket by Jones.
And they've gotten very aggressive on the offensive glass here in the second half, getting a lot of second chance points.
Pass to AI. Offensive rebound. Wright again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Now, here's Dunn. Following the miss by Dylan Brooks. Shoots over Van Vliet. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Shot's good. The concentration of Dunn nailing the shot right in the D's face.
At the line for one, Chris Dunn.
The free throw drops in for Dunn.
And Dunn does a little bit of everything out there. Scores the ball, distributes it well, and also pounds the glass aggressively.
Now here's Wright. Here's AI. True on the 14-footer. AI's got 20 points. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Harden outside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 27.
And for Harden, finishing through contact is just part of the job description. He gets bodied up almost every time he takes it inside.
And then Jones with the jam.
Yeah, letting it rip. We're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Now here's Wright. Brooks outside. And the pass to AI. The Clippers grab the miss. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Jones. And Jones slams it in.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Wright outside. Out to Brooks. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
And one of these modern wings who doesn't just shoot threes. Brooks is a tough guy to cover.
Dylan Brooks, shooting 2.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Brooks. And both free throws good for Brooks. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 12-4 run. It's stolen by Adams. Van Vliet against Dunn. Van Vliet outside. The Rockets with another miss.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustles the guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
Now here's Wright. Pass to AI. Back to Wright. Puts up a 3. It's good from long range. Wright's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Leonard inside. Brooks covering. Shots good by Big Dog.
Well, Leonard drawing all the attention there. That's opening up some passing lanes, and guys are finding seams.
Van Vliet against Dunn. Van Vliet passes to AI. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Van Vliet. Dunn against Van Vliet. Dunn kicks to Leonard. Passes it to Big Dog. Unloads from 13. And it's AI with the rebound. AI's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Number 9. That's his third.
And this is what the schedule looks like for the Clippers. On Monday, they'll begin a road trip starting in San Antonio and going up against the Spurs.
And for that matchup with the Mavericks, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
First one falls for him.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And both free throws good for AI. And here is Los Angeles now. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Dunn outside. Shot clock at 6. The 8-footer. He can't get it to go. Great D that time from Van Vliet.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Brooks kicks to Van Vliet. Takes the 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Here's Big Dog down low. Here's Jones. Nails the baby hook. Jones has got 11 points here in just the second half.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
Brooks outside. Back to right. The 3. And the 3 ball is good. Wright's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Feeds it to Hart. And it's denied. Pass to Big Dog. Another shot. The Rockets pull it in. AI's got 15 rebounds here tonight.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Van Vliet. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Personal foul.
And there's the strength and determination Van Vliet's known for. He battles nonstop.
So for the Clippers, Ivica Zubac has checked in for Jones. And Norman Powell subbed in for Dunn. The Rockets also changing it up. Şengün comes in for Adams. And it's Thompson in for Dillon Brooks. Free throw good, Van Vliet. Los Angeles leading by 5. Powell the pass to Big Dog. Now here's Harden. This one for 3. No good there.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Van Vliet outside to the paint. Stolen by Zubac. And now the Clippers on the break. Leonard with the ball. AI picks him up. Fast break. Here they come. Van Vliet finds Wright. Back to Van Vliet. On the wing, Thompson. No one near him. Kept alive.
Not a way to get out of a funk He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
The shot's good.
Great determination as Norman Powell just shook off that bump.
Rockets trail by 7. Right outside. Van Vliet outside. Out to AI. Back to Van Vliet. Lets the 3 fly. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Big Dog.
And when he's been on the floor, it has been a clinic in rim protection and shot blocking. He's played the defense of 3 men tonight. His block total has gotten to a point you almost never see in an NBA game.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. Now, his perspective was to play like we're behind. He said, that's the energy we need right now. We haven't won anything yet. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. Here's Big Dog. The pass to Powell. And the Clippers miss again. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. Trailing by 4. Right outside. Inside. It's hauled in by Big Dog.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Here's AI. And it's good for 2. Now just a 2-point Clipper lead.
Yeah, beautiful play on the interior. They're just using the height advantage to lay the ball up and in when they really need a basket.
Here's Big Dog. Basket good. And it's now 26 points for Big Dog.
He's just a smooth player who reads the floor incredibly well. Harden is always looking to get his teammates involved.
Now here's Wright. That's a floater go, and that's 2 points on the layup. Wright's got 14 points here in the second half.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard him and where your point of commitment is.
That's good by Big Dog.
Yeah, crucial basket there, and as long as they've got that mismatch, big on small, they've got to take advantage.
The more that you level up in the game of basketball, it becomes about the matchups, identifying the weakest link, and then exploiting it.
Count the basket. That's now 26 points for Little General.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
To the middle. From 10 feet out, it's rebounded by Houston.
And his lateral quickness really allows him to stay in front of the shooter there and challenge the shot.
Talk about versatility on offense a lot, but how about on defense? And he takes pride in making an impact at will.
And that one, good.
Oh, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Now here's Harden. Here's Big Dog, and it's blocked. And he's able to get it back. Got it!
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
You saw him by that putback there. He's just completely locked in. We're getting full contributions from him right now.
Timeout call, the Rockets. They're trailing by 2. 32 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, and looking at how much time they have, I think it's likely we'll see them try to get a good look and score quickly.
Stand up.
32 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Powell against Wright. Divine Şengün. He hits it to him.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. And the Clippers call time here. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Harden looking it over. Six to shoot. Pass to Big Dog. And we are headed to overtime. A do-or-die defensive stop. And they come up big. Timeout called, the Rockets. for the win, and he hits the shot. But hang on, guys. Hold everything. The officials may review it here. And don't start the celebration just yet. They're going to have a second look at the replay monitor and see if it got in. This one's over if the original ruling of a basket stands. But we'll see. The officials have made their decision. The basket, as we thought, will count. It took a little while to check the replay, but they did, in fact, have it right. He got it off GA in time.
And even though they had it right the first time, it's always a smart move to double check. When it comes to the game-winning shot, you have got to go to replay.
So it's a narrow victory for the Rockets, pulling it out for the W. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.